Yeah. So the same way that Jonah fell in love with the plant, and then he got mad when God made a worm to eat up the plant. It's like God was letting him know that that's the same way he loves the Ninevites. Like he loved the people of Nineveh. And so Jonah had no right to determine who God will show mercy to or not. And so he was upset because he didn't want to go back to tell the people to repent, the people of Nineveh, because he knew that they would repent, and he knew that God was a merciful God and he was going to forgive them when they genuinely, like, truly repented. So he didn't want to go back. Right? And so, yeah, that's Jonah. So Jesus in this parable refers back to Prophet Jonah if they want a sign. That was a sign for him to be in a fish for 3 days. You get swallowed up by a fish today, I don't think you're going to be spit out 3 days later or 3 nights later, because I don't know. I've not seen that miracle happen since Jonah, so, or heard of that miracle. So he refers them back to that since they will ask for a sign. And then another sign was the Queen of the South, which was the Queen Sheba. She was a woman of great wealth and status, and she came to test Solomon, King Solomon, when Solomon was king. That's King David's son. So now King Solomon was one of the wisest kings alive, and so she came to test his wisdom. And I hear that she became one of Solomon's wives. I don't know how true that is, but I know that, like, she left intrigued. Like, she really saw that King Solomon was really a man of wisdom, a king with so much wisdom, because he had wisdom from God. So she came to hear the wisdom of Solomon, and Jesus refers to that as another sign if they want that sign. And he's saying that those people, that generation, the queen of the south, the Queen Sheba, and Jonah, the Ninevites, that generation will rise up to condemn this generation with the scribes and the Pharisees, because they had Jonah, they had the Queen of the South, they had King Solomon, but they didn't have Jesus, and yet they still repented and believed. And the scribes and Pharisees have Jesus. That's what he means by a greater than Jonah is here, and a greater than Solomon is here, but yet they refuse to repent. They refuse to turn away. They have Jesus in the flesh, and they refuse to repent.